Hi Pisces, this is a general reading for any sun, moon, or rising Pisces sign. With this reading, there's a lot of information that can be gained, and so we can get a good sense of what is going on in March. Okay, so how we start with you, and this column represents you, and so this represents what you want. So what you want is a confident, you want confidence in this relationship, really. The Chariot is about movement, and it's about going for your goals, going for your dreams, and having the sense and the skill and the mastery to be able to navigate whatever obstacles turn up in your way. So what you want is you want a relationship that is moving forward, that is moving toward whatever hope or dream that you desire. You want to have confidence in this relationship. This is a sense of sometimes in relationships we get pulled in different directions. And the parties want maybe different things. And so it's a sense of trying to find the middle ground as you move forward, as the momentum takes you forward. On a very literal level, this could suggest that you want to travel, that you want to go somewhere, that you need a little bit of a little break to hit the road. So this is what you want. This card is what you need. And so this is the Queen of Pentacles. And let me just get this in focus. The Queen of Pentacles brings a sense, this is saying that what you need is that you need some resourcefulness, you need nurturing and some love and compassion and some grounded sensibilities. That's what the Queen brings, is the sense of being grounded, of using common sense, of anticipating perhaps your partner's needs and being generous and kind in spirit. And what you need is you need someone who is not only kind in spirit, but someone who is resourceful and someone who is pretty good at taking care of money, of having security, of building abundance at home. Because there's a lot of abundance with the Queen of Pentacles. She's in nature. She's sitting outside with the beautiful greens and the flowers on the tree. And there is a sense of stability, practical nature of taking care of what needs to be taken care of at home. So what you need perhaps is to take care of things at home, is to build more security, and to apply a pragmatic approach with respect to this relationship, a common sense approach. What you're feeling is you're feeling a lot of hope for, listen, focus. What you're feeling is that this relationship has stability. It has a firm foundation because you are ready to plan for legacy, for whether there are children involved or whether you're thinking of having children. There's a sense of taking care of family. And so this is what another Pentacles card does, is it's bringing this sense of taking care of family, of providing, of having security, children, parents, extended family, but it's doing all of the things necessary to just be abundant at home. Again, pragmatic energy, thoughtfulness, planning, a slow approach perhaps. So you're feeling that this relationship has a firm foundation and that it's going to provide. This card is how you feel toward your mate. So how you feel toward your mate is that this Justice card. And the Justice card is, let me get this in focus. The Justice card is about fairness, it's about honesty, it's about making decisions based on facts and reason versus emotional, impulse or emotional response. And so how you feel is that you may have to make some decisions regarding this relationship. How you feel towards your partner is that you see them as fair, you see them as truthful, you see them as having integrity, and perhaps someone that you trust in making decisions. So we go to this column, which is your mate. So this card is what they want. So what they want is they want this. Let me get this. Here we go. What they want is a truly profound emotional connection. With the King of Cups, there's a sense of mastering emotions and just really being sensitive and compassionate and sympathetic and empathetic. Often a sense of being aware of sensitivities, being intuitively aware. So what your mate wants is they want a really strong emotional connection with sensitivity, with kindness, with love, with a gentle nature. So what they want, what they need, is that they need some, perhaps they need some, let me get this here to focus. They need, again, they need some practical energy, which is great because there's a lot on your side. This practical approach, this taking your time, moving forward, but not rushing things. And so whether you're in a committed relationship or you're just started seeing someone, there's a sense of pacing within relationships, and this is a very it's a dependable, reliable type of energy. That's what the Knight of Pentacles brings, is someone who is trustworthy, who is going to put in the work within to the relationship. So what they need is they need to know that both of you are going to contribute and put in what it takes to make this relationship continue to flourish, to thrive, to get better. Hardworking, dependable, loyal. Not really exciting energy, but nevertheless, it's what, this is the emotional component here of what they want. What they need is slow and steady wins the race. And again, common sense of looking at a relationship with realistic eyes. How they feel, how they're feeling right now. Is they're feeling that judgment's about taking a look back at actions and kind of figuring out past actions, how you got where you are right now. And it's a sense of that it's never too late to build what you want to build, particularly the legacy that you want to leave behind. And so building a relationship, this is a card of, it can be second chances. And maybe there's a sense here that there needs to be a reset or a way of approaching the relationship with, I love the fanfare here, blowing the fanfare of saying, here it is, this is going to be it. I'm going to find my highest expression of love within this relationship with the Judgment card here. So how they're feeling is, they're feeling that they're kind of looking at what's going on, and it's either a rebirth, a reawakening. It's really just taking stock. So taking stock, they're feeling that they're kind of taking it all in. How they see you. They see you in an offering of love. They see you as, again, the opportunity for a loving and sensitive, enjoyable relationship with this very strong connection, emotional connection. That's what the Page of Cups brings. So just in looking at what we have, from your perspective, you want movement, you want to keep moving forward, to keep reaching to your ultimate goal of whatever the goal that you need for this relationship. You want to keep at it. You want some confidence in this relationship. You feel that you'll be able to navigate whatever obstacles that there are. What you need is some tenderness, love, compassion, and resourcefulness, all done under the umbrella of being pragmatic and being just very common sense, of using common sense in the relationship. It's just what we really see through here. How you're feeling that this relationship could really become something firm, a secure, stable foundation, possibly taking care of generations or legacies, or, there's a lot embedded within the Ten of Pentacles. But it's security, it's abundance, and it's really taking care of family, doing what's necessary to provide for family. How they see you as a fair, honest, truthful person who is able to make decisions well, and has been probably pretty fair and equitable within the relationship. So what your other half wants is a emotional depth kind of relationship. This King of Cups is a master of emotions and understands how emotions can work in the dynamic of a relationship. And so what does that mean? That means that the King of Cups knows that there are some good times and bad times, and understands the balance of being emotional and being overly emotional. But they want a romantic, loving relationship that's really firmly emotionally connected. What they need is someone who's going to be dependable, reliable, hard work, again, more of common sense, more of planning and thinking about the future, perhaps. Maybe this could be a little nod to slow down. What they're feeling is thinking about the relationship. They are taking stock. They may feel a sense of second chance, of rebirth, of building it into something even better, to find the best love expression. And then again, how they see you with love. They see you as an opportunity for love. So within the middle here, these are the forces that either draw you together or pull you apart. And I will also choose an oracle card here. Okay. Ooh. So within the forces that either pull you together or pull you apart, we have the Three of Swords. And that Three of Swords is very clearly about heartache, pain, a betrayal perhaps. So this could be on whatever scale it is to you. It could be a big matter. It could be jealousy. This could also suggest a really bad argument where there's some words that are put out there that are very hurtful. So this could be an instance of really feeling hurt after some interaction. The thing to think about, yes, relationships, we sometimes take shots or we say hurtful things, but we can ride over that. We can get past that through discussions, through being fair, through understanding about, keep moving forward. Let's see what this is. This is Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about recovering and rest and healing in many ways, and taking the time necessary to reset. to find your energy back. It doesn't mean that a situation goes away, but it's just kind of a chance to re-energize so that when you go back to the situation. So what does this mean for March? It means that things that you have to be aware of is the possibility of hurting your mate's feelings, that somehow that there's a miscommunication perhaps, or there's some instance of hurt, of heart hurt. There's also a rest is needed. A timeout is needed. And then we have freedom. So perhaps the issue of freedom comes up in terms of this Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Hurt, potential, betrayal. Is the issue of freedom really there, or is it just something to gain through re-energizing and thinking of actions? Well, something to be aware of is that, no such thing as a perfect relationship. And so work through these things. When a couple feels free within the relationship, when they're not strangled, when they're not controlled, then the relationship has so much more opportunity for success. So I'd like to pull a couple of cards for an extended forecast for April, May, and June. So let me get the cards here. Okay. So this is for April, and this is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So the Eight of Wands is really about news or communication and movement and activity. So in reverse, it could be that communication is not going so well. That could be one variation of this. It could also suggest that you've been really busy and then you're starting to maybe be less active, less projects, fewer projects going on, just a sense of slowing it down in April. So let's see what this card says. This says retreat, which kind of dovetails nicely with the Four of Swords that we saw in the middle. It's a sense of pulling back. So in April, whether it's something that you guys are pulling back or just some time is needed. Time is needed to think about things or just a rest. Too much is going on, too many obligations. So for May, we have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about celebrations, about having fun, about being social, being appreciative of friends, and time spent together. So May looks like you may have a lot of activities to do. Maybe you have parties to attend, graduations, fun things, celebrations together. But there's certainly joy within the Three of Cups. Let's see what this card says. Inspiration. So inspiration. So having fun. Having fun is really re-energizing, and celebrating with friends, family, with your partner is invigorating. So it is being inspired. When you laugh and when you connect, it's a great thing. And so for May, May is the star. More healing, and honestly, this is a card about having optimism and faith. So, I'm sorry, this was May, this is June. June is about finding, it's really having, believing in this relationship. And it is, I like the dipping her toe into the water. It's a connection between physical and spiritual sense. It's a sense of healing with this card. There's a sense of looking to the stars for guidance, but really it's a card about optimism. It's about believing that everything's going to turn out okay. So in June, you know, it looks like you're maybe you're taking time to rest, to get in better shape, to exercise, spend time together. But this is a positive card. Let's see what this says. This says surrender. So instead of maybe fighting, and instead of trying to force things, it's just kind of let it go with the flow. Surrender to the universe, surrender to divine intelligence. So I hope that you found something helpful here today. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and check out some of the other readings that I do. And I hope that you have a super March. And again, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you again for another reading. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.